Hi, welcome to my channel, Sparkle and Glue. So glad to have you here today. So I just wanted to show you how I made these stencils. We're in Cricut Design Space, and I will link below the tutorial or video where I show you using the stencils if you want to see that as well. So what we have here is these are the stencils I made, and these right here, what I'm clicking on, are the designs I found in Design Space that I wanted to use. So let's go ahead and start to make a stencil. So if you take, I'm going to just go ahead and duplicate this and bring it down here. Well, okay, so we're first going to make a shape, take a shape, which I'm going to make like a piece of paper. So go ahead and click on your lock proportions you want it to open. And then let's make this, let's say 8 by 10. And the paper is 8.5 by 11, a standard paper, but this way you'll make sure you stay within the borders of your paper. And I'm going to go ahead and just change the color so I can see it. And you see how the design is hiding behind the paper. Just right click and click send to back, and then your design will be on the top. And now I'm right clicking, duplicating. I'm going to bring it down to the bottom and then come up to these little arrows. You see where they say flip horizontal or flip vertical? So I clicked flip vertical and made the corner. And I'm back up here duplicating and flip horizontal. And if you do the wrong one, just go back and read, I'll show you. So click duplicate, bring it down, and let's say we come up here and we flip horizontal. Oh, we didn't like that. Click it again, it puts it back, and then click what you want. Okay, so now I have the 4 corners that I wanted, and I'm going to just slide the paper off for right now so we can just click on our items. So I'm clicking on the first here. I'm just going to actually highlight these two and come up to align, and let's click align top, and then come down to the bottom and back up to align and align bottom, and then I want to align these two to the left and these two to the right. And now it should be pretty well aligned. Highlight all of your items and come over here and click group. This way they'll all move together the way they were aligned. Slide your paper back over, highlight both items together, and come back up to align and center. And now if I didn't click off of it, they'd still both be highlighted. If you did, just highlight both. Click down on combine and then subtract, and now you've made your stencil. And this will print, we're going to print it on acetate, and then you'll have your stencils. So let's go ahead and we'll make the next one. So I'm duplicating this, I'm bringing it down. Let's go ahead and start with our shape again. And I'm going to do the same thing, unlock proportions. I'm going to make this 8 by 10. Bring it down. Let's change the color. And this one, maybe we'll just do a purple. Again, this is underneath. So I'm going to say send to back. And now what I want to do with this is, again, I'm going to do the same thing. And I'm just duplicating. And you can click the plus sign to make more duplicates quicker. That's up to you. So I am just putting them kind of where I had them. What does our design look like? So we have 3 and then 2. So I made this page a little smaller than the other one because I did have a problem with it not printing on the page. That was my fault. I was too close to the border on the 8.5 by 11. So that's why I made this page. Now I made it 8 by 10. This way I can't go off the border, but you can make it how you feel comfortable, and duplicate. All right, so we have our design. I'm pulling the page off, and then we're just going to start aligning again. So we'll align this right, we'll align these left, and now to click two separate ones that aren't. So see, if I highlight here, you see how it's getting all three? I don't want to align all three to the top. So click on one, hit your shift key, and I'm on a Windows. If you're on Mac, I'm not 100% sure, so I apologize about that. But on Windows, click shift, and then click on your other item that you want, and now we only have the two selected. Click align top. Again, click shift and click again, align bottom. And this and this, let's just say align top, just so they're at least together. And these look good to me. And Cricut added these new little lines that I think really help line everything up, so that'll give you an idea. Anyway, now I am grouping all the items together. So again, because if not, they would have moved all out of place. And now I'm putting my paper back, highlighting both, and I'm centering. And then again, highlight both items, click combine, and subtract. Now, in case any of you have a question why I'm not slicing, you can only slice two items. So you'd only be able to slice one of these designs with the paper at a time. So by doing subtract, it lets you do as many as you want. Unless they've updated it or changed it, but that's the way it did work. All right, so we have that. And then I did the same exact thing, and I can show you if you want to see it. I guess we could do it real quick. So shapes and square, and let's see what size this was. So I don't know, let's just say, so I'm unlocking, and let's do 6 by 5, I think is what it was. I could just make it a little bigger. All right, let's change it a color, light purple. I'm going to duplicate these guys. Again, these were just designs I found in Design Space. Right clicking and saying send to back, putting them on here, and I'm just going to center. It doesn't really have to be though, but let's center, highlight everything, combine, subtract. Okay, so now you have your sheets that we can make. And what I'm going to do, and I'm highlighting these three, I'm grouping them together, and I'm clicking on the little eye here, and that just makes them disappear, so they won't come up on your cut screen. They're still here, you can see them, they're just grayed out. If you want them back, just click on the eye. But for right now, I just want these three to go to the cut screen. So I'm going to click make. And then you have your three items here. And we're going to go ahead and hit continue. And browse materials, unless you have it saved as a favorite, and scroll down to acetate, because that's, in this case, what we're using, or I was using. And it's all the way down to here. So click acetate, click done, and now go ahead and start, put the acetate on your mat and go ahead and cut. And if you are interested, I will link the video below in the description here showing you when they came out of the machine and how I use them with my inking and blending tools. Anyway, I hope that this helped a little bit, and that maybe you can make your own stencils and get creative. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Keep sparkling, and we'll talk soon. Take care. Bye-bye.